campaign, the Catalan Company succeeded in expelling the Turks from Byzantine lands, liberating Greek fortifications and massacring tens of thousands of Muslims. Commanded by the capable Roger de Flor, a Sicilian former Templar knight, the Greek chronicler Georgios Pachymeres describes him.
He was in the peak of his life, noble, with a warlike heart, and skilled in governing undisciplined people. Not long after arriving in Constantinople in 1303, Roger is celebrating his wedding with the niece of the Byzantine Emperor, Maria of Bulgaria. The time to test his leadership is about to arrive. A group of Genoese soldiers living in Constantinople arrives to the palace area, armed with weapons, bearing the flag of Genoa, and with clear, bad intentions. By that time, Western Mediterranean area is contested by Genoese and Catalans, with constant naval battles erupting between these two factions, and the Genoese supporting constant rebellions in the island of Sardinia, where most of the Catalan nobility has perished fighting the rebels. The Genoese persisted in their hostile and defiant attitude, confident that their great numbers would scare the Almogavers. 30 Catalan armored horsemen spurred their horses and charged the mass of Genoese in the center, right where the Genoese captain was standing, brandishing the flag of Genoa. The Catalan cavalry charge broke the Genoese formation, and then the Almogavars began the offensive, penetrating into the middle of the formation. From that moment on, panic spread among the Genoese, and the Catalans dedicated themselves to exterminate and cutting the throats of all the Genoese they found. They were about to assault the Genoese colony of Pera, with the intention of leaving no Genoese alive in the entire city. Emperor Andronicus personally intervenes, praying Roger to stop his men. Roger, accompanied by his nobles and knights, finally manages to stop the Almogavers by ordering them to return to the barracks. 3,000 Genoese lay dead on the ground, and the emperor realizes he has made a hell of a deal. The very same day after the massacre of the Genoese, Roger, knowing that Almogavars are the biggest city troublemakers when not busy waging war and spilling blood, orders the troops to march into the Anatolian Beyliks territory. The Turks are confident in defeating the new enemy, since they are used to always win over the Greeks. Just 9 days after presenting themselves to the emperor, they will obtain their first victory near Sizik, killing 13,000 Turks and filling 4 galleys with slaves and booty, sending some to the emperor. Follows Jerme Aulax, where 18,500 Turks perish, TURA and Ania. They reach as far as the Cilician Gates. Finally, near Sibistra, the 6,000 Catalans, along their 1,000 Alan allies and a minor Greek contingent, crushes a Turkish army 5 times their size. Bernat de Roquefort, captain of the Almogavars, increased scouting patrols to surround and track the enemy forces, a fact that was providential since the explorers located the huge Turkish contingent, frustrating their ambush. In the middle of the dawn of August 15th, 1304, and in a large field that stretched at the foot of the Cilician Gates, the Almogavars found themselves in front of the great Turkish army, with their banners raised and drawn up in order of battle. The cavalry led by Roger de Flor went out to meet the Turkish cavalry, taking them by surprise, while the Almogavars began charging the Islamic ranks. The first offensive was stopped, and the Turkish troops began to advance. In a battle that lasted the whole day, ultimately, the martial skill of the Almogavars prevailed. But as Ramon Muntaner, chronicler of the company, wrote, "Victory is only at the hand of God." After this victory in Sibistra, Roger received a letter from Emperor Andronicus, ordering him to return to Constantinople with all the army, allegedly to suffocate a rebellion in Bulgaria against the emperor. Roger got extremely disappointed after reading this, since his intentions were to establish himself with his men in the area and thus create a bottleneck to prevent the Saracens from crossing through Asia Minor into Christian lands. In the next video, we will continue with the story of the Catalan Company, featuring one of the most epic vengeance wars of all time. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.